I'm going to be home tonight, so if there's any worries, you'll give me a call, okay?
Thanks. Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, Joe. You don't need to play games with me.
I don't play games. From now on, I want nothing to do with you unless it's strictly business.
You're right. It's Carmen who put you up to this, didn't she?
No, she hasn't. I'm doing what I want to do.
What about what I want to do?
I said no.
Either you rethink your attitude to me or you're out.
Don't be ridiculous.
Calling the boss ridiculous now. Oh, Joe, it's not looking good.
You're not my boss. Dr. McKenna is.
I'm your boss now. Think about it.
Stevie, wake up! Come on, wakey, wakey, Steve, it's a beautiful day.
Oh, is it Sam, the army or something?
I'm off to the gym, man. Do you want to come? Do a few circuits?
Yeah, man, thank you.
Exercise, man, it makes you feel better.
Look, I got up, didn't I?
Oh, come on, mate, you can't sit around moping around here all day.
I don't see why not.
Carrie called a couple of times.
What you want?
Sarah's home. Said you might want to go over and visit.
No point.
Pal, what's gotten into you, man? A couple of days ago, you were just about glued to those kids.
Yeah, now those kids are booked in for a lifetime of cool cats and Aussie rules. Next time I see them, they'll be telling sheep jokes, man. They won't even recognize me.
If you care about someone, you don't just dump them.
Is that right?
Fine. You stay home and be miserable then.
This'll see you right. Nothing like roadkill for brekkie.
Oh, excellent. You are indeed a master of culinary arts.
Hi. Whoops, here comes the handbrake.
Angel.
There's a double booking on your parents' motel. You have to pay immediately or they won't hold the room. And you still have to pick up your shoes and organise your suit.
Gina, I'm working.
Oh, yes, it looks like you're very busy.
Would you like some? Mince and cheese. Plenty to go around.
Leonard, what am I supposed to do? Cheryl can't work past 11 and I've still got heaps to do as it is.
Well, I thought your mother was organising everything.
Oh, right, just dump it all onto my mother.
I wasn't.
Well, that's how it sounded to me.
And me.
I can't leave my patients.
What about your parents? What do you want them to do? Sleep in the gutter?
Oh, we can't have Keith and Margaret on the street. Wouldn't do.
I can't leave.
No, you don't have to. I can take over.
Oh, you're a vet. This isn't a small animal practice.
No cats and canaries for me. Strictly farm work.
I will not let you treat my patients.
No, bozo. I can help with the calf. Then Gina's free to deal with the real emergencies. How's that?
Leave that paperwork at the clinic.
It's not. I'm seeing about jobs.
What?
Well, a girlfriend of mine from tech, she's at a hospital in Chicago and she couldn't get a job here. The pay's really good.
You want to leave?
Things aren't going well for me.
Carmen said the shift was okay.
It was. I mean, he tried, but I stuck up for myself. Now it doesn't make any difference.
Oh, what's he done to you?
He said he'll fire me.
He can't do that.
He got rid of Steve. He's got something on everyone. At least that's what Carmen thinks.
Do you want me to talk to McKenna? Lay a complaint for sexual harassment?
Would you do that?
I'll see what I can do.
I thought you might like to know how Daryl was doing.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's the same as ever.
I show a lot of potential.
For a kid.
I didn't say that.
Why did you go and tell Daryl about what happened between us?
There wasn't much to tell, really.
Oh, well, thank you very much. He's going to make my life hell.
Do you really think Daryl spends time working out ways in which to torture you?
Oh, no, it's not just me. It's everyone. He spreads it round.
I really think it's time you sorted this out.
Well, what's there to sort out? How many ways can you screw people over, huh? How many lives can you ruin?
I know he's had some bad relationships, but...
Look, I don't think you can call what he did to Kirsty a relationship, Helena.
Well, how do you mean?
Oh, you should know. You know all about him.
I know he went out on some dates with a friend of yours and that you're unhappy about it, but...
That's an understatement.
Jealousy can be hard to deal with.
Oh, really? What about rape?
Hey, look who's here. It's Steve. Steve, meet Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. You're beautiful. Looks so much better without all those tubes and accessories.
Would you like to hold her?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, well, she could probably do with a sleep. She's in a different pattern to the boys, worse luck. We've missed you.
Yeah, I've had some things to catch up on.
Of course, we've taken up far too much of your time as it is.
How's packing going?
Oh, you know, nightmare. I get through a few things, then bingo, there's the call of the wild. Getting out of the house is a major strategic maneuver.
Well, you know, if you need some help.
Oh, there's no need. I've got something organised.
Hello.
Come in.
Hi, Steve. Anyone reporting for duty?
Hey, thanks for doing this. I shouldn't be gone more than an hour.
Oh, well, just direct me to the nappies in the gin.
Yeah, well, there's milk in the fridge and nappies and stuff are on the changing tables. I'll show you.
I'll see you.
Oh, no, you don't have to go.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Well, I gotta hand it to them. It looks like they did an excellent job.
Rush around the block.
G'day. Is it okay if I come in?
Yeah, sure, just so long as it's a quick visit. I'll see you later.
How you feeling?
Box of birds.
Been really worried about you.
Oh, don't you worry about me. You get out and have a good time.
Well, he certainly seems to be trying.
Oh, keep your nose clean and stay out of trouble.
If you can manage that.
How's our Mr. Churchill?
Oh, not good.
Oh?
Yeah. There's this situation I have to deal with at work. The thing is, Paul knows about Rob. He threatened me.
How?
He'll tell McKenna, make her look like I was unprofessional.
Well, that's rubbish. Your work was never compromised. It's none of Michael's business, and you know it.
Yeah, but Paul has this great way of twisting things.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be managing staff, not blackmailing them.
I just don't think I'm the only one.
You know, I just like to get... You know what he's doing? Divide and rule.
Well, it's working. He's got us all freaked out.
And keeping quiet about it.
Silence of the wimps.
You know, if Michael tried playing these kinds of games, you'd have him backflipped and on the carpet by now.
True.
Yeah. Well, I think you know what to do.
Howdy, brother.
I went to see you. All right? Happy now?
Hey, I bet Kerry was pleased.
Just got Jackie looking after the kids, man. Makes me feel disposable. Like a nappy.
Oh, come on. At least someone's helping her out.
Yeah. What happened to the big words, Sam? You know, words like trust, words like loyalty. Where are they?
Whoa, mate. You're not married to her.
Get out of here, missus. You're cramping my style.
Are you sure you can cope?
I'm the best coffee maker in Danavik.
Ooh, what a recommendation.
Righto, men. Gather round. We've got some organising to do. We're losing Leonard to the estate of matrimony, so we've got to give him a ripper of a send-off.
Mate, I bet Gina won't be too pleased with that.
Well, of course not. She's a girl. A rock in the stream of manly discourse.
Okay, I'm in for a few drinks.
Yeah, me too.
Few drinks? Nothing. I've been to some wild do's in my time. Last stag night I went to, the groom ended up unconscious in the cowshed, wearing only his gruds. He didn't know what time of day it was.
Very amusing, I'm sure.
Well, he made it up the aisle all right. A bit whiffy, but bride wasn't too impressed.
Marriage is a time for commitment and loyalty, not cheap jokes. You can count me out.
What got into his shorts?
Call it acid flashback.
Kids will love those teddies when they get older.
Yeah. Every child should have a favourite toy.
Steve used to have this stuffed rabbit called Pinky. He's practically grafted to it. You should ask him about it sometime. Before you go.
Sure.
Well, you all packed up?
Oh, I'm getting there. Sorry I couldn't bring the babies.
Oh, that's okay. Can't be easy. I hate to think of you getting on that plane by yourself.
It'll be a challenge for the trolley dollies. I better get back.
Yeah.
No. You keep them. I've got the real thing.
Thanks.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you will. And I ain't going anywhere. I'm sorry things turned out the way they did.
So am I.
Yeah, it's still sore, but it's good to see you.
Is that right?
What?
We had some interesting discussions, didn't we, about your relationships with women?
Yeah?
We covered quite a lot of ground. Your need for control, your games.
That's all over now.
Don't try it. I know there's something you've avoided telling me. A small matter to you, perhaps.
Now, what's that little jerk been telling?
Transference won't help you now. This is about you and your behaviour. Power and control. Does the name Kirsty ring any bells?
I couldn't tell you about that. I knew the way you'd react.
I'm not impressed. Although it is consistent with your problems.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I'm left with limited options. I think I'll go home.
You can't leave me now.
I can and I will. And I think it's best for everyone.
Oh, I could kill them grungy little people with brown curtains and candlewick bedspreads. How dare they hold me to ransom?
Your family?
Motel owners. And Leonard won't lift a finger to help.
Look, sit down, calm. Carrie called. She's got you a prezi, but she doesn't think she'll be able to make it to the
Oh, I knew it. She doesn't like me. I bet loads of people realise that. None of them will turn up.
No, dummy, because we're flight to Aussie and everything.
Oh.
And your mum called about 8 times.
Oh, Santa Maria.
Here, now drink this. Everything will be fine.
Look, I think it's going to be wonderful to get married. I mean, you just make a few promises, then you just have to stick to them.
If only it were that easy.
Don't say that.
It's all about the gentle art of compromise between man and wife. Just make sure you train them early.
Thanks, Marge.
Can I butt in?
Sure. Bit keen, aren't you? Thought it was your day off.
It is.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, it's kind of difficult. It involves a senior member of staff. I want to report an incident of sexual harassment.
What, you're going home?
Tonight.
Oh, that's a shame. Does Daryl know?
Yes.
Well, he must be pretty upset.
Not really. I'll be seeing him in a couple of weeks.
Well, you're not leaving him.
I don't see why.
He's a rapist. You can't marry him.
Have you asked yourself why you're so upset about it? It almost seems as if you're the one that feels guilty.
No, I don't.
Did you treat her badly as well?
No.
Are you scared you're going to turn out like your big brother?
Just shut up.
I know you hate him, but there's no point in letting it ruin your life. Look, Stuart, I'm going home because I need time out. From Daryl and from your family. Maybe you should do the same.
Paul, moment of your valuable time.
Sure.
Yeah, something's come to my attention. There's been a serious allegation involving you and one of the junior nurses.
Nurse Jordan?
Yes.
I hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Well, how do you mean?
We became friends. She was good at her work, but lonely, and I gathered rather isolated from the rest of the staff. Unfortunately, she misconstrued my interest and, developed a crush on me.
Really?
When I told her it would be inappropriate for the relationship to develop, she turned on me, threatened to tell the other staff and my wife that I was harassing her.
You know, I'm surprised at Jackie. She's usually so astute, not easily fooled.
Now, again, the problem is of my own making.
How's that?
Steve Mills. He was very well liked. The person who fired him isn't going to win any popularity contest.
Well, tough decisions are never popular.
True, but it has compromised my effectiveness. People are more than willing to believe stories, even Jackie.
I see.
I'm sorry you had to become involved.
That's my job. The trick is finding a solution.
Well, I can't sit round here any longer.
Can I get a lift up to the hospital?
Your father's very tired, and I really don't think Daryl will want to see you.
Okay, I get the message. I called Student Job Search.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, there's a job going. It's not very good. It's down south at some orchard work. There's not much money, but I figure I'm no use here, so I may as well get away and try and clear my head.
Sounds like a good idea.
You think so?
Yes. Talk to your father about it first, though. Come on.
Hey, did you save those dodderies from sleeping in a bus shelter?
Yes.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you.
And I've got your suit.
Oh, she's a gem, this one, above rubies.
Did you have any problems?
Oh, no problems at the cosy tea rooms.
Good. I'm going off to Kirsty's soon. Will you be all right on your own?
Actually, I was hoping to have a few drinks with the boys.
Can't, Leonard.
Hey, give your man some space.
He can't get drunk. He has to get up early tomorrow morning.
Now, don't you worry, Gina. I'll make it my personal responsibility to make sure that he gets to the church on time. Does it make you feel better?
Isn't this nice?
So it's a big occasion, Ma?
Well, for a start, Michael has just taken up the major shareholding in the clinic.
Wow, great.
Good one, Dad.
And your mother is now a restaurateur?
Go, Mama.
We already knew that.
Well, and there's something else in the wind, something that involves us all. We're selling the house.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad something meets with your approval.
We'll have to get somewhere with a pool this time.
As long as it's not too far from school.
Nerd. And I'll need a decent-sized room, maybe an ensuite.
Yeah, just hold on there. You don't quite understand. We're not buying another house.
Where will we live?
We'll rent a place.
Rent? Are we poor or something?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Lots of people rent. It makes much more financial sense in many ways.
Is this some kind of a cash flow crisis?
It's temporary.
Look, this isn't a disaster. It's a new phase. I think we should all see it as an adventure.
Well, it probably seems like lousy timing.
Oh, it's about time you did some decent work.
Well, waitering's all right.
You get out in the fresh air.
I'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Of course you will. Anyway, I don't want everyone hanging around my bed like I'm at death's door.
You don't mind?
No. By the time you get home, I'll be right.
We could go fishing then.
I'll hold you to it.
Thanks for coming over.
I just wish you could come to the wedding. You could bring the babies.
Oh, I think you'd regret it if they all went off at once. I'm surprised the neighbours haven't called noise control.
Everyone will miss you, especially Steve.
Yes, well, I don't think I'm top of the pops with him at the moment.
Oh, that's just because he's upset that you're leaving. I mean, I think it's wonderful the way he's helped you out with the babies. Romantic, like the sound of music.
You know, I'd never seen Steve as a nun with a guitar.
Well, you know, you're kind of like Captain Von Trapp, with all those children.
And Steve's Julie Andrews, loud and in your face?
She was very good with kids.
True. He'll miss them.
And he'll miss you. I think he really cares for you.
Have you seen Sammy?
No, I haven't, sorry. Hey, bad news about Carrie going. You must feel a bit hacked off after all the work you put in.
Doesn't really matter.
Any news on the paternity stakes? Proof of daddyhood?
Who cares?
Oh, I thought since you were so involved, maybe it was you.
Parenting is about who's there, Chris, who loves the child. The rest of it's just hogwash.
Oh, sure, but if you look at it like that, you're still getting a raw deal. I mean, you play dad and then Carrie just gets to wave bye-bye when she feels like it.
Hey, she has been under incredible pressure, okay?
Well, so have you.
No, I haven't. I've loved every minute of it. It's been the best thing in my life. She is an amazing woman.
Okay, I didn't realize it was like that.
Like what?
Well, that you two were...
What?
Well, it's not just the kids you're going to miss, is it? It can be hard starting a job being a junior, especially when an older member of staff takes an interest in somebody that is less experienced.
Yeah, things can get messy.
Exactly. Kind word, friendly gesture, it can be misconstrued.
What do you mean?
Joe, I understand that it can be very easy to develop feelings for somebody when you work closely with them like you and Paul.
What?
And I can see that you might feel rejected and angry, but a complaint like this is no way to resolve those feelings. So I think it's probably best if we keep you on separate shifts just until you get over it,
take this lot to the car.
Okay. What are you doing here?
I've just come to get one of my videos, if that's all right with you.
Sure. Now, it's just too much to remember, and Leonard will be off making a fool of himself.
Oh, boys will be boys.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't show up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, he'll be very sorry.
Why? I didn't think the wedding was till the afternoon.
Leonard and I disagreed about what kind of ceremony we were going to have. So we're having the church, but we're also having our own special ceremony in the morning, just the two of us.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm really pleased things are working out so well for you, Gina. You deserve happiness.
Thanks.
I know you'll be a beautiful bride, and the Leonard will be there for you, tomorrow and always.
That's very sweet. I'm sorry I've been so mean to you.
Oh, I'm used to it. You get out of here, I'll pack up. I'll get that. Yeah.
Yeah, g'day. Mac asked me to ring you.
Mac?
Is this Lionel Skagans?
Yeah?
Right, well, he's flying in tonight. It's all organised. We've got the place, time and description. We'll get this groom on his plane.
Right. Where's he off to again?
Waiouru, mate. It's a one-way flight and no return ticket.
Oh, welcome.
Gary, I gotta talk with you.
Okay, talk.
These past few weeks have been the best of my entire life.
And you mean the most exhausting?
I mean the best.
Steve.
There's the kids, right? I love them and all that, but there's much more to it than that.
And what might that be?
You. I love you, Gary.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.